is a cat in a tub that hasn't even decomposed, so it's obviously been pickled, or what would you do with it?
From eerie shadows lurking in the dark to encounters that could cost you your life, these chilling events were all caught on camera. Prepare yourself for a journey into the unknown as we explore the most disturbing encounters caught on camera. Viewer discretion is advised. On October 14th, 2019, YouTuber BakerXDerek, known for his high-speed motorcycle rides, uploaded a video that took a haunting turn. What started as a peaceful ride through the desert became something much darker. The video begins with Derek riding his bike towards Middle Creek, enjoying the quiet beauty of the remote landscape. As he rides, something unusual catches his eye, a lonely, abandoned house perched on a hill in the distance. Driven by curiosity and an urge to explore, he decides to check it out, even though he knows it might not be the safest idea. The eerie silence around the house is unsettling, and viewers can hear the fear creeping into Derek's voice.
Oh my god, this is creepy. Dude, this is fucking terrifying. Oh my god, look at the size of this bedroom.
He steps inside and walks cautiously down a dark passageway. On his right, in the shadows of a bathroom, he spots what looks like a face. It's hard to tell if it's human or not. Derek freezes, his voice trembling as he describes the strange sight. Goosebumps cover his skin, and he becomes more uneasy with every step. It feels like something is about to jump out at him.
Oh, fucking heebie-jeebies, dude. Dude, that dark room. I kept feeling something was gonna jump out at me. What's down here?
Even though his instincts are screaming at him to leave, Derek decides to push forward. He ventures into the basement, a pitch-black space where anything could be lurking.
Hello? Hello? Sleep, goat, horse, dog, pig, snake. Fuck a sheep, goat, horse, dog, pig, snake, bird, hermaphrodite. Oh man, this is fucking... Dude, I think I hear somebody. I think I hear something.
Suddenly, a loud noise shatters the silence. In that moment, Derek's fear takes over. He doesn't know what's making the noise, but he knows he doesn't want to find out. Without hesitation, he rushes out of the house, his heart pounding.
Oh shit. I'm fucking out. I'm fucking out. Oh shit. I fucking ate asshole right there. I literally ate shit coming down that hall. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, what the hell was that? Holy shit. I'm never going in there again.
This ride was one Derek and his viewers won't soon forget.
Okay.
In May 2014, 36-year-old cyclist Malcolm Fix took a wrong turn in Somerset West, South Africa. What started as a routine bike ride turned into a terrifying encounter. Thankfully, Malcolm's GoPro was rolling, capturing the entire ordeal. The footage begins with Malcolm cycling through a quiet area when a man suddenly approaches him. The stranger stops him at gunpoint, blocking his path.
Okay.
Malcolm is ordered to hand over everything he owns. His wallet, his phone, and even his bike are demanded.
Okay. That's all I got on me. I promise.
In an interview with the Cape Times, Malcolm recalled the moment vividly. I know this might be a cliche, but in that moment, I wondered if I was about to become another statistic, if my 2 boys would grow up without a father. This wasn't just one man acting alone, it was a coordinated robbery. Another man appears, taking Malcolm's bike, while a third pats him down with a knife in hand, searching for more valuables.
That's all I got on me, I promise you. I won't mess around, I swear. Okay. Which way? Okay.
What the robbers didn't realize was that Malcolm's GoPro was still filming, capturing their faces and actions clearly. It seemed like they had no idea what the device even was. That footage turned out to be the key to justice. Thanks to the GoPro, the robbers were identified and caught. Malcolm's possessions were returned, and the suspects were brought to justice. What could have ended as a tragic story became a tale of triumph, proof of how technology can turn the tide in the darkest moments.
Shit. Fucking door just closed.
On August 26, 2022, YouTuber Chris Hill from the channel Urbex Hill decided to explore one of the scariest places he's ever visited. He went to the old Masonic Temple, a building built back in 1916 by architect William J. Carter. It was once beautiful and important, but now it's been abandoned for over 50 years. Time has turned it into a creepy and decaying place, perfect for a night of exploration. The video starts with Chris stepping into the dark building, using only a flashlight to see.
Which way should I go? I'll go upstairs first. What is that, pee? That's gross.
The air feels heavy, and the building is in bad shape. The floors creak, the wood is rotting, and it looks like it could collapse at any moment. Chris walks carefully, knowing that one wrong step could be dangerous.
Wow. It's literally just mush. Like the whole ground. Like when you walk, you can feel it just giving in. That music scared the hell out of me. I thought it was in the building. Let me get one shot of this balcony. Wow. It's sad, man. I bet this place was beautiful a long time ago. It was built in 1916. So you can only imagine, you know, the stories this place would tell.
As Chris moves deeper into the temple, He notices signs that people had been there before. The walls are covered in graffiti, and trash is scattered around. He starts to feel uneasy, as if someone or something is nearby. While he explains the temple's history, he suddenly feels something touch his back. He freezes, looking around, but there's nothing there. This makes him even more nervous.
Somebody was up here burning. What the hell is that? What the fuck? Something touched me. I swear to God. I swear to God. I feel like something just touched my back. I don't know if it was my book bag flopped on my back or what. That scared the fuck out of me. I swear to God. And there's no water drips. Yo, that scared the shit out of me. Okay, let me calm down. Let me calm down. Fuck.
Things get worse as he tries to leave the building. Chris heads downstairs when, out of nowhere, a door slams shut right in front of him. The loud bang echoes in the empty space, making him jump. His breathing gets faster, and he knows he's not alone.
Shit. The fucking door just closed. My fucking gun. What the fuck? Hell no.
Feeling unsafe, Chris decides to take out his gun for protection. He carefully enters the room where the door slammed, ready for anything. But when he looks around, the room is completely empty. There's no one there, and there's nowhere for anyone to hide. Chris is confused and scared.
What the fuck? That could not have been the wind. What the fuck? Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
As he continues exploring, trying to find a way out, he stumbles across something horrifying. In one of the rooms, he finds a decaying dog's body. It looks like someone hurt it on purpose and left it there. Chris is shocked and disturbed by the sight. He wonders what kind of person would do such a cruel thing.
Wow. People vandalized it. The resting spot of a dog. It did not look like that the first time I was here.
Finally, Chris decides it's time to leave. He's had enough of the strange noises and the feeling that he's being watched. But before the video ends, Chris shares something chilling with his viewers. His camera captures a close-up of what looks like a ghostly figure. the same one that might have slammed the door. The figure lingers for a moment, then disappears.
Shit.
Chris's night in the Masonic Temple was more than just an exploration. It was a frightening experience that left him shaken. The decaying building, the strange touches, the slamming door, and the creepy figure all combine to make this one of the scariest videos Chris has ever recorded.
Is a cat in a tub that hasn't even decomposed, so it's obviously been pickled, or what would you do with it?
Today, we join YouTuber Adam and his friends as they embark on a chilling journey to explore a remote, abandoned farmhouse hidden in the Welsh mountains. This forgotten home has stood empty for over a decade, its history lost to time. What begins as a curious adventure soon turns into a horrifying experience, with each discovery more disturbing than the last. The video opens with Adam and his team making their way through the rugged, mist-covered mountains. The farmhouse, barely visible against the dense greenery, seems to call out with an ominous presence. Its weathered walls and broken windows tell a story of abandonment and decay. As they step inside, the eerie silence is deafening, and the chaos within is overwhelming. Old furniture, random belongings, and piles of trash clutter every corner. It's as if the previous occupants vanished in a hurry, leaving their lives behind in fragments.
Literally. Welcome. Full all these sweets. It's completely full. Soft mints, spearmints. Cat food. Doesn't smell too bad in this bit.
No, it doesn't. There's a dead animal here.
There is.
Are you for real?
This is just mental illness, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at this, guys. Just completely full. Your glasses over your mask.
Well, I'm blind as a bat, how do you know?
So this is dining room. You've got the dining room table here. The old sofa. Stepping over everything. The Sun newspaper from 2009. That's crazy. All the cobwebs hanging down.
Not long after entering, Adam stumbles upon a grim find. A small coffin. Inside, he discovers the decayed remains of what seems to be a pet. Bugs crawl through the mold-covered corpse, a chilling reminder of how long this house has been left to rot. The sight unsettles the group, but they press on, determined to uncover more of the farmhouse's secrets.
Where's the coffin?
Wait, open it.
Yeah.
Stay there.
Oh wow.
You should see it. You should see it, yeah.
Right.
Look at it.
Oh my days, look at that.
Oh, dat is een kist, jongen, gek.
Yeah, it is.
Oh!
It's a real coffin.
Oh my days. Rest in peace on there, yeah? Wow.
Oh nee, dit vind ik niet leuk om te zien. Doei!
That's mental.
In the kitchen, the horrors deepen. Adam finds a sheep skull resting in a pot, as if someone had been slow cooking it. The discovery sends shivers down their spines. Who would leave something so grotesque behind? What kind of life was lived in this house?
Oh, no way. They're slow cooking a sheep skull.
Hey, bro.
What?
As they continue to explore, a foul stench leads them to a room filled with livestock skeletons. Bones are scattered across the floor, the remains of animals left to decay in silence. The group can't help but wonder what happened here, but their questions remain unanswered.
Oh my days.
Look at that.
They're like organised like that though, aren't they? Oh, whoa.
Look in the bucket, man.
Yeah, there's
Small,
about
tiny
4
bone.
sheep there. What
Right.
the hell has been going on here?
Are you hungry by any chance?
I'm not now.
Upstairs, the house reveals even darker secrets. In the bathroom, Adam peers into a grimy bathtub and finds the partially decomposed body of a cat. The poor animal hasn't fully decayed, almost as if it was preserved in some way. The sight is both haunting and tragic, leaving the group deeply disturbed.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I'm gonna look now. Is a cat in a tub that hasn't even decomposed, so it's obviously been pickled, or what would you do with it?
I think it's just been sealed up, and I think someone's been in, like, recently and just, like, ransacked the place.
Yeah. Right, there's no point in me putting the camera on it because I'm going to blur it, but it's an actual pet cat. It's Ginger. It's not even decomposed. It's in some juice in this tub. Like Dale said, it looks like it's recently been opened, but it must have been here 13 years, because 2010 is the last
It's
date.
literally not even the worst thing in here, mate.
But the farmhouse isn't done with them yet. In another room, Adam uncovers a small coffin containing the remains of a dog.
Okay guys, so similar to downstairs, we have another coffin here, but inside this coffin there is a decomposed dog. You can see the fur, you can see his eye sockets. It looks like, what type of dog are them with the dead furry ones?
Bless it, like a little collie type dog.
Yeah,
Like,
a spaniel, that's it. It's got curly hair.
yeah, that's really fucking sad, that, mate.
And it's just in a little coffin. Why didn't she cremate it?
I don't know, but
Why didn't she bury it? Yeah, close that up.
I feel like going outside and burying them. I'm not
Yeah.
even joking, like.
No, it is a mad one, that, isn't it? Look at her shoes, just covered in bird poo there. There's a mountain of poo there as well. It's a shame to see a house like this, isn't it?
Yeah.
All the clothes thrown over the bed there. Like we said, the pet dog under there, but it's not even sealed shut, mate.
The group is horrified by the discovery, but they continue to explore, hoping they've seen the worst of it. Then they find another coffin, this one holding yet another decomposed dog. The repeated discoveries send chills through the group, as they realize this house isn't just abandoned, it's a graveyard.
Oh, there's another dog in it, man.
Huh?
There's another dog in it.
Oh my days, it's a skeleton. Oh my days, it's a little puppy. Yeah, it's only a little one. It's more decomposed, that one, so it's obviously been there longer. Mate, guess when it died? 1998. Bob. It's Bob. It's got the names on the coffins.
That is mad.
So that dog's been
Why
there
have they-
1998.
Mate, why have they got him under the bed?
Obviously couldn't let go. So that's Bob, who died in 1998, and this is Jeffrey? Shelley, mate, 1998 again. How weird's that?
The deeper they go, the more questions arise. Why were these animals buried in such a disturbing way? Why does the house seem untouched, yet filled with evidence of a grim past? The walls of the farmhouse hold secrets that may never be understood, but the sheer weight of what Adam and his friends have witnessed is undeniable. Finally, after hours of exploring, they decide to leave. But as they exit the house, Adam turns his camera back one last time. In the fading light, he captures something truly unsettling. A shadowy figure standing by the window watching them as they go. Whether it's a trick of the light or something more sinister, it's a chilling end to an already horrifying experience.
So much left behind in here. Obviously the whole house is full. It is such a strange place. You can see the old, is that copper? It's gone blue or brass. Handles there with all the detail in them. We can see just old bits and bobs really. This would have been George's workshop. Once again, more skulls there. I don't really feel like this is going to be animal cruelty or like anything sadistic, rituals or anything. I do believe that they were actually using this.
This abandoned farmhouse is more than just a crumbling structure. It's a place filled with unspeakable horrors, unanswered questions, and the lingering presence of something that doesn't want to be disturbed. Adam and his friends may have left the farmhouse, but the memories of what they saw will stay with them forever.
Holy shit. Oh, we'll be back. We're here. Death.
On June 21st, 2016, YouTuber Uosov from the channel Uosov Ahmadi posted the second part of his haunted school exploration. In part 1, he had to run for his life after hearing a gunshot inside the school at night. It was a terrifying moment that almost ended badly.
Actually, don't go any more.
In the second video, Uosov decided to go back to the same school. Even though it was dangerous, he and his team wanted to find out what was really going on. They planned to walk down the same hallway where the gunshot happened.
Looks like someone died here. Serious? It's all around the building. R.I.P. Simo. 08, 12, 11. God knows what happened in here. Alright guys, we are back. We're back at the same school. Come. Eva, come over. I remember not much has changed. It looks fairly similar. This door's still open.
As they entered the school, every step felt heavy. The air was quiet, and the shadows seemed to move. Uosov kept looking behind him, making sure they weren't being followed. Every turn of the hallway made them feel more uneasy, but they kept moving.
Okay, so this is the hallway. I got chased out. Should we make sure no one's there again? Or should we go straight upstairs?
Wait, Lucy's is that ceiling broken?
The ceiling's broken.
Let's go straight up.
Hello? Just going.
When they entered an old classroom, Uosov saw something that sent chills down his spine. Written on the blackboard were the words, "We'll be back." It was a creepy warning that made the room feel even scarier. They couldn't tell who wrote it or what it meant, but it made them want to leave as fast as
Holy shit. Oh, we'll be back. We're here. Death with a star, I don't know what that means. Madeline. Who the hell was Madeline? Madeline was something.
Drew a hangman.
Sorry. Someone wrote the alphabets on here. Guys, I actually think someone lives here. There's food and drink and shit. I think someone does stay here. Madeleine McCann. Help me. Someone drawing some satanic maybe, I don't know.
As they were leaving the classroom, they suddenly heard footsteps. The sound of someone running toward them echoed through the hallway, but they couldn't see anyone. The noise grew louder, and panic set in.
Something was coming down. Come on.
I'll help us, get up. Help us. Go.
Did you cut your trousers as well?
Without thinking twice, they ran for their lives. Their footsteps echoed through the dark halls as they rushed out of the school, not looking back. The haunted building had won again, leaving them with more questions than answers. This video reminds us that some places are better left unexplored. Uosov and his team made it out safely, but the fear and mystery of that night will stay with them forever.
It is definitely up here. It's behind me now. Whatever it is, it's up there. Basically, where I came from.
On December 26th, 2024, Luke from the Outdoor Gear Review shared a video that quickly became one of his most unsettling adventures yet. This time, he ventured alone to hike Devil's Throne, a place shrouded in dark legends and chilling encounters. Known for its history of ghost sightings and alleged Bigfoot encounters, this isolated location has earned its terrifying reputation.
Of the history of this area, this place has a very dark past and a lot of mystery that surrounds it. To many of the locals, this is haunted. To the Native Americans that were here before, it is haunted. Not only has there been numerous ghost sightings up here, but there have been Bigfoot sightings too.
The hike began like many of Luke's outdoor adventures. He walked through the dense forest, speaking to his viewers and sharing his excitement, but as the skies darkened, rain began to fall. Luke, ever prepared, stopped to put on his rain gear. That's when he froze. In the distance, barely visible through the trees, he saw something, or someone, standing still, watching. Luke brushed it off, telling himself it was probably nothing, just his mind playing tricks on him. But this was Devil's Throne, a place known to unnerve even the bravest travelers. As the rain continued to pour, the trail became eerily quiet. Luke noticed how untouched the area was. No footprints, no broken branches, no signs of human presence. It was as if no one had hiked this trail in months.
This trail, at times, is almost overgrown. And I can tell nobody's been out here in months. You could tell that by the leaves on the ground. They haven't been trampled on. At the same time, look here, no tracks.
The deeper he went, the more unsettling the forest became. Suddenly, he heard it. Soft but distinct sounds coming from the trees, the cracking of branches, the rustling of leaves. Something, or someone, was nearby, moving just out of sight. Luke tried to stay calm, reassuring himself and his viewers that it was all part of the experience. But the tension in his voice betrayed his unease. As he approached the legendary Devil's Throne, a massive rock formation surrounded by lore, Luke spotted something strange. There, in the damp earth, was a massive dent, shaped like a footprint. Was it a natural formation, or had he stumbled upon evidence of the mythical Bigfoot?
Take a look at this impression in the stone. It looks like a gigantic boot print.
With nightfall fast approaching, Luke found shelter in a nearby cave. Exhausted from the hike, he prepared his meal and tried to settle in for the night. But as the forest grew darker, the silence was broken again. From the bushes outside the cave, he heard something large moving, snapping branches as it crept closer.
What on earth was that? I wonder if the camera picked that up. I have no clue what that was.
Feeling uneasy, Luke decided to distract himself by reading reports from others who had braved Devil's Throne. These accounts were filled with terrifying details, unexplainable noises, sudden sightings, and the overwhelming sense of being watched. It all started to feel too familiar. Realizing it was time to leave, Luke packed his gear and began his descent. But the forest wasn't ready to let him go. In the darkness, a chilling sound echoed through the trees. Faint at first, but growing louder with every step. The sound seemed to follow him. Circling through the woods, Luke quickened his pace, his flashlight darting through the trees, but the feeling of being watched only grew stronger. With every step, his anxiety deepened, and the forest seemed less relaxing. Then, out of nowhere, the sound came again, closer this time. It wasn't just noise, it was deliberate, like someone or something tracking him. Luke's breathing grew heavier, his movements more frantic. The usually calm and composed hiker was clearly shaken. Finally, he decided to cut the video short. His last words hinted at his rush to escape, leaving viewers wondering what might have been lurking in the shadows. Whatever was out there remains a mystery, but one thing is clear. This wasn't just another hike. This was an encounter with the unknown, one that Luke and his viewers will never forget.
Am I seeing myself in this reflection?
Oh! What the f?
CJ Faison, a YouTuber renowned for his fearless exploration and ownership of haunted properties across the US, uploaded one of his most chilling videos on December 2nd, 2023. This time, he set out to camp overnight at what's believed to be the most haunted farm in America, a place notorious for its eerie past and unexplainable events. From the very start, the trip felt wrong. On his way to the property, CJ came across a horrifying sight. Deer corpses scattered across the driveway, as if placed there deliberately. It was an ominous sign, but CJ pressed on, determined to face whatever the night had in store. As night fell, he set up camp on the property, preparing himself for what he hoped would be a memorable and spine-chilling experience.
Oh, that's a bug. Hello? Okay. Oh, God.
His first stop was the farmhouse, where he was immediately greeted by unsettling sounds in the darkness. Near the entrance, he found a collection of eerie, weathered dolls, something straight out of a nightmare. As he examined the dolls, a sudden, loud banging noise echoed through the night.
I would never do that to an actor.
CJ tried to dismiss it, brushing it off as the wind or a creaking floorboard. But just as he started to calm down, another sound caught his attention.
Untie Annabelle here. Never thought I'd be doing this again.
Tapping on a window. The tapping was rhythmic and deliberate, sending shivers down his spine, and it didn't stop there. The strange noises continued, growing louder and more random. From distant thuds to what sounded like faint whispers, the farm seemed alive with unexplainable activity. Later in the night, CJ decided to communicate with the spirits on the property, using tools to try and make contact.
Do you know where my little red van is parked? Oh! Okay. I'm coming outside. Coming outside.
But as he delved deeper into the paranormal, the activity around him escalated. It became too much to handle, and CJ fled to the safety of his truck, visibly shaken and unnerved. Despite his fear, he couldn't resist exploring one last location, a nearby abandoned shed. The shed was dark and silent, yet it felt as if someone, or something, was watching him. The overwhelming sense of being followed drove him back to his sleeping van, where he hoped he could finally escape the horrors of the night. But peace didn't come. As he tried to rest, CJ was startled by a sound outside his van.
Not mainly for me. I would like that plaque, like really, really bad, that 1 million plaque, and I think we can do this, so. What the f*** was that?
With no weapon to defend himself, CJ's nerves were pushed to their limit. Instead of leaving, he made a bold decision to attempt one final communication with the spirits deep in the forest.
I don't recommend doing this at home.
But then, a loud, jarring bang interrupted the session. Was it just a tree branch, or was something more sinister lurking in the shadows? Exhausted and terrified, CJ eventually fell asleep, though his rest was uneasy. As soon as the first rays of sunlight appeared, he packed up and left the haunted farm behind. The events of the night left him rattled, with more questions than answers. CJ's adventure at the haunted farm was a reminder that some places are better left unexplored for those brave or foolish enough to follow in his footsteps. The question remains, are you ready to face what lurks in the dark?
Oh my god, I still have so much forest to go.
Franco TV, a YouTuber known for his chilling outdoor explorations, uploaded a nerve-wracking video on May 18th, 2018. In this video, he ventured deep into an alligator-infested national forest, hoping to capture the raw beauty and eerie atmosphere of the wilderness. The video began with Frank offering tips and advice to his viewers as he made his way through the dense forest. But things quickly took a strange turn. While talking to his audience, Frank caught the distinct smell of the devil's lettuce in the air, realizing he might not be as alone as he thought.
Now, I have a slight suspicion that somebody is actually here because I can smell the devil's lettuce to catch my drift.
As the day went on and Frank started heading back to his car, he couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. Then he noticed movement nearby. Something was stalking him.
I haven't seen anything strange yet either. But nature finds a way, and we will look. What the hell was that?
According to Frank, it could have been a bear or a deer, but whatever it was stayed just out of sight, lurking in the trees. When night fell, the forest transformed into something far more terrifying. Armed with only a flashlight, Frank ventured deeper into the pitch-black wilderness.
By myself. Oh my god. Literally. That's what I'm walking to.
The darkness pressed in on him, and his gut screamed for him to turn back. Yet, he kept moving. Then, the sounds began. Faint noises echoed through the trees, unfamiliar and unsettling.
I think I'm in. I'm hearing noises. I think I went the wrong way. Holy shit, I think I'm lost.
With his path unclear, Frank got disoriented. Realizing he was lost, he decided to build a small fire for light and warmth. But the forest wasn't done with him yet. While wandering again, Frank stumbled upon something disturbing, a baby doll deliberately placed in the middle of the woods.
Let's see if I bring up the brightness here. That is a sick joke.
His voice quivered as he described the scene, and his fear was palpable. But things got even worse when he spotted something or someone in the distance.
Because I had more forest stuff. Where was that? What the fuck?
Peering through the darkness, Frank saw a figure, a woman, hiding behind a tree, staring at him. He drew his knife for protection, his voice trembling as he tried to process what was happening. But when he looked again, she was gone. Terrified, Frank wasted no time. He sprinted back to his car, leaving the forest behind. Whatever or whoever was out there remained a mystery. But one thing was clear. The national forest was far more dangerous than he had ever imagined. Frank's chilling escape serves as a reminder that the unknown can be closer than we think. Allison, the creator of the Travel Snacks YouTube channel, shared one of her most unsettling van camping experiences. In this video, she ventured into Forest Acres, South Carolina, determined to find a safe place to park for the night. Allison isn't reckless when it comes to camping. She has a method always looking for the safest spots to park her van in every city she visits.
Safest neighborhoods in X city, so for this Columbia, South Carolina. And then I just kind of go down the results and you kind of get a feel for a name of a city that's coming up more often.
Her first choice that evening was a Walmart parking lot. However, she quickly learned that overnight parking wasn't allowed there. Frustrated, but undeterred, Allison moved on, searching for another spot. Late at night, she found a hotel parking lot. It seemed promising, but to her disappointment, they didn't allow non-guests to park overnight either. Allison was running out of options, and as she drove through the quiet streets of downtown, it was clear she was starting to feel lost.
Didn't work. I don't know how to use Waze. So let me just turn down this road. See what's down here. No, this looks weird. Suspicious.
Finally, after some time, she located a small parking area that seemed safe enough to settle in for the night. Relieved, Allison parked her van and began to relax, ready to sleep.
Even though I'm really tired, I usually stay up for a few minutes and just kind of listen to my surroundings and kind of peek out the windows, coverings like I just did 1 or 2 more times, just to like make sure that there's no one walking around or security rolling up on me or whatever.
But her peace didn't last long. Late that night, she heard footsteps near her van. Then came the knocking. Someone was tapping on her window, again and again.
Somebody's knocking.
The persistent knocks didn't stop, and Allison's fear began to rise. What could someone want at this hour? Should she open the window or stay silent? Fine.
Hi.
Hey, you have a room?
I just pulled over just to go to the bathroom back here. I'm leaving.
Okay.
Finally, gathering her courage, Allison checked to see who it was. To her relief, it was just the security guard of the parking lot. He wasn't there to harm her, he was just asking her to leave. Though she was stressed and shaken, Allison followed the instructions and drove off into the night, searching once again for a safe place to rest. For Allison, this experience was a stark reminder of the challenges and risks of solo van camping. Have you ever had a scary encounter? Share your story in the comments. It might be featured in a future video. If these tales gave you chills, hit like and subscribe for more eerie adventures. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.